Welcome everybody and welcome to my channel. This week has not been a great week. Well, I say this week 5 and 6. But yeah, you'll see in the video and you'll see what's been going wrong and what's been going right. But before we start, I'd just like to say that if you want to follow my journey and see more, then please hit the subscribe button below. More followers the better. Just makes me feel like I'm actually doing something and inspiring at least one person. Again, if you hit the bell button, that also will notify you next time I put a picture up, or a video shall I say. Yeah, so like I said, more followers the better, and let's get a little community going. So 2 reasons why the last 2 weeks have not been so good. First reason being, hurt my hand, obviously, as you know, in the charity boxing match. I didn't go to the session on Monday because that was daughter drop off at school, because we had her for the weekend. Yeah, so I hurt my hand in the boxing match, so I went to Wednesday session and it didn't go too well. I still pushed myself, but some of the exercises I couldn't do, so I had to do other exercises which were similar but not putting pressure on the thumb area. So yeah, I was just feeling sorry for myself really. Second week, for the second reason, was I was working on a film, doing a big battle scene, like sword fighting and all that. I was getting up at like 4 in the morning, travelling to Bristol, all day on set, and then travelling home. Wasn't getting home till like 10 o'clock at night, and that was all the way to Wednesday. Thursday, I was just absolutely shattered. Pardon me. So I rested, but I went to the gym on Friday. So again, another 1 session a week workout. So that's why the last 2 weeks have not been too great. Another thing with the second week on set, the food isn't great. The food is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not great if you're on a diet. You know, there's cake and there's only a couple of choices. It's really quality food, but sometimes the choices are not the most healthiest. And not just that, you can't get anything else, so you have to eat what's there to keep your energy levels up, because it was literally cold and wet and raining, and we were just like in that deep of mud all day. So yes, sometimes life gets in the way. So sometimes life gets in the way. People always, well, not people always say, but a lot of people do say that you can always find time to get to the gym, or you can always find time to go for a run. And yes, I agree with that 9 times out of 10. But on this case, there was no time in the day. I literally was falling asleep driving home. Maybe if I stayed down there, but then you lose money. You know, I wanted to come home to my own bed, bath, bed, back up again. So on the second week, maybe it wasn't so much, but you know, I could have gone for a run at the weekend and made up the days and stuff like that. But so a bit of 50-50 on that one. But again, my worst downfall at the moment is I've started drinking Coke again. Not nowhere near to the same of what I was drinking it before, like 2 litres a day. I'm just having the odd can here and there. Some days around 2 cans. So later on in the week, in the second week, I have come down to the smaller cans. So I'm whipping myself off it again. Yes, I know it's not good, but there we go. So I'm going to show you a few clips now of what I've done at the gym session on week 5. End of week 5. Again, one of the good things is I didn't put on weight. I was at 93 kilograms. So that wasn't too bad. Yep, so here's a few clips of what I've done at the gym. Morning guys, it's Wednesday morning. Just finished my gym session, 6 AM. I haven't gone on to boot camp today because today's session was a bit rubbish. Not obviously the session was rubbish, I was rubbish. Still suffering from a thumb injury that I got on Saturday night boxing. I don't think it's an old injury, but I like broke my scaphoid a while ago, a long time ago when I was in the military, and I was in plaster for 7 months. They wanted to pin it and they were like, oh, we'll give it a little longer, give it a little longer. And then I broke my hand, the same hand while it was in a cast, so I had to have it taken off, then recasted. And then after 6 weeks, 7 weeks, or whenever it was, I never ended up going back for the final few appointments. I just cut it off and continued because the army wouldn't let me run or do anything with a cast on. So I just bluffed it and cut it off in the end. But every time I do boxing training, well, it's more sparring. When I'm punching pads, it's fine, but when I'm sparring, excuse me, when I'm sparring, you throw punches and like catch your thumb quite a lot with blocks and stuff. So it's just an injury I think that's occurred from that. Yeah, so you go back, have a shower, and then get off to work. I will speak to you soon. Right, as you see there, still working hard even with my bad hand. Yeah, so my plan is obviously on these videos and stuff like that, I just show you pictures and videos of what I'm doing at the gym. I will start listing my exercises down and stuff like that. I just need to sort of get on top of it myself because it's hard enough going to work, doing the gym, changing your eating, not drinking Coke anymore. Said going to work, but it feels like I'm always at work. Coming back, editing videos, writing all the descriptions and stuff like that. So I will get around to doing it when I start getting back on my schedule and that again. Also, like I said, I'm going to start showing you what food preps I do and what I'm eating, and I'm going to try and sort of give that side of things as well. But one of the main things I want to talk about is goal setting. So after these 2 bad weeks, I've decided obviously to write my goals down and reevaluate everything, you know, my yearly goals and stuff like that. I am going to do a video on it where I would just talk about that, and I'm going to show you my goals and stuff like that, and hopefully get you to set some goals. Yeah, so I think when you have these bad weeks and all that, if I had all the goals written down and set out, it's something you can go back to and refer to. You know, don't just put it in your notebook or on your notes on your phone, because you just never seem to look at it again. The amount of times I've put stuff on my notes and then either damage a phone, get a new phone, or I just don't look at them. So I suggest get a whiteboard, put it on your wall, and then write them down where you can see them all the time. That's what I'm going to do. Obviously, I'm not doing it at the moment. Like I said, I'm going to reevaluate all my goals, and I'm going to do a video on it and show you all. Okay, well, here's a few clips of week 6 gym. Again, it was only Friday, but again, tried working hard. I done a boot camp this time as well, so again it was 2 sessions, and I say it's only 1, it was 2 sessions. So yeah, enjoy the clips. Okay, that's it for this episode, pretty much. Yes, so the positive out of week 6, again, I didn't lose weight. I'm down to 91 kilograms now. My scales is 90, their ones is 91. I like it on my one. You know, on my scales, again, like I said, we matched on day 1 when I done it, but now it seems their scales seem to be higher than our ones. But again, you know, I weigh myself through the week on my ones, so I know roughly, but I'm not far off the 2 stone mark now, which is not too bad. I've taken some pictures today, which is the end of week 6, and there's definitely some more change from week 4 pictures. So I might put them in week 7, the start of week 7, or I might just wait another 2 weeks to get even more of an improvement. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so obviously if you're watching these videos and that, I'm hoping that you're into fitness and you're interested in what I'm doing, and you know, you're thinking about starting it yourself, and you're thinking about going for runs or just getting fit and losing weight. So if you are, then I suggest you write your goals down, and we'll talk about them next time. You know, comment below, tell me your goals. Yeah, so if you've enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Obviously my goal is to get as many subscribers and followers as possible. It just makes it feel like it's much more worthwhile, like videoing all this and documenting it. Like I said from the start, I was filming all this for myself to give me that extra boost to help me, you know, continue on with doing this program and doing this transformation and then getting into my running and stuff like that. But also, if this inspires one person to get out and start getting fit and lose weight, then obviously it's all worthwhile, isn't it? So enjoy the rest of the week. Like I said, you know, stick to your plan, stick to your diets, and see you on the next one. Bonjour.